my name is Debbie and I have the ultimate privilege of leading in Hope Youth Willawong. Today I want to share how God challenged me in the area of financial generosity. In my first year of uni, I was learning to be more financially independent. I had just bought my own car and was getting used to all the expenses. At that point, I lived quite far away from uni, life group and church. So each week I was spending at least $50 on petrol, $50 on parking and had about $35 left for personal expenses. I didn't earn much as a private tutor. When Kingdom Matters rolled around, my heart was gripped by the initiatives, specifically the building of a Christ-centered childcare. During a church service, I felt God lay in my heart to give a specific 3-digit amount. I thought it was insane, so I took 3 more days to pray, and God asked, "Do you trust me?" I said, well, I have about 10 weeks to reach that amount, and I can if I set aside this amount of money. So I made a plan and was on track for about 4 weeks. Then the school holidays rolled around, and no one wanted to be tutored during the break, or the first 3 weeks back. My plan hit a roadblock, and I pleaded with God, "I want to give you what you asked, but you need to come through." I didn't hear anything back, so I just continued giving what I could. At that point, I stopped eating out, even with my life group. I would just sit there, sad, hungry, and broke. Then, one of my high school friends randomly reached out, asking if I could join the logistics crew for a choir competition. I was free and missed my friends, so I said sure. I spent 2 days directing children choirs, stacking and packing chairs, and then just continued on with my life. A week before Kingdom Matters was wrapping up, I received an email from the choir competition asking for my bank details. I had no idea I was getting paid. And not only did I get paid, I got the exact amount that I needed to meet the Kingdom Matters goal, plus a bit more. So I gave God the amount He asked and 10% because I was so amazed. I am unbelievably grateful that God challenged my faith in giving during my first year of uni because it set me up for the rest of my life. I am still in awe of how He has provided then and has continued to provide since. 1 Chronicles 29 verse 7 says, "But who am I and who are my people that we should be able to give as generously as this? Everything comes from you, and we have given you only what comes from your hand." He gave generously first, salvation by grace through faith. What can you give by grace through faith?